So this episode begins with Ash and Go receiving a Rotom phone from Professor Sakuragi. So after they get this Rotom phone, it's pretty cool how they do it. They just pull out their smartphone and then the professor pulls out two Pokeballs and releases two Rotoms from the Pokeballs, and the Rotom just go into their smartphones. So that essentially is the Pokédex, and it's like a really cool modern take on the Pokédex, because back in the day the Pokédex was kind of just a device made specifically for getting research on Pokemon, but now it's a smartphone with multiple functionalities and it's more updated. So that's pretty cool. Then they see on the news that there is a Ivysaur march going on in Vermilion City. So they go to try to see, like, hey, why is all these Ivysaurs roaming around the city like that? So they start to follow the Ivysaurs to see where they're going, pretty much. In between this happening, we seen Jesse and James talking to Giovanni. Team Rocket seems a lot more serious this go around, so I would like to see where that goes. So basically, Go and Ash continue following the Ivysaur, and it leads them to a Pokemon gym that's still under construction. So we're probably going to end up coming back to that Pokemon gym somewheres in the future of this series, because it's still under construction right now. So it's like foreshadowing, like they're going to come back to that gym, and that's going to be pretty cool. I want to see who the leader of that gym is going to be. We know if this is Vermilion City, we know the gym leader was the electric guy that Ash defeated in the original anime. So I want to see that. Quite some time has passed since the original anime, so it's probably going to be somebody new, but it might be him again. I'm not sure completely, because we haven't got to that point yet. So after they get to the gym, they have to climb up because it's still under construction, so they can't just go in there and no one's there. Once they get to the top, Team Rocket comes out of nowhere and they try to steal all the Ivysaur that's about to evolve. The Ivysaur wanted to be on top of this gym because of the sunlight is so abundant at the top of the gym. So after they try to steal the Pokemon, Ash sends Pikachu into battle, and Team Rocket has like a dispensary of Pokeballs, and they have two powerful Pokemon. They have a fully evolved Gyarados and a fully evolved Tyranitar, two powerful elite level Pokemon, and they're fighting off against Pikachu. Man, Pikachu's going at them, dodging attacks, getting hit by attacks, taking attacks. Pikachu is really a strong Pokemon, to take on two fully evolved Pokemon. He has a type advantage against the Gyarados, 4 times super effective against Gyarados, because he's an electric type. And he isn't too good of a matchup against the Tyranitar, but he does what he does. Basically, obviously, he can't, body two fully evolved Pokemon, so he got some help from the Ivysaur, who used a Team Solar Beam against those two, and that pretty much finished off Tyranitar and Gyarados. Then Team Rocket, as always, they blast off again. The Ivysaur all end up evolving into Venusaurs, and the Bulbasaurs all end up evolving into Ivysaurs. And like once the Venusaurs are fully evolved, they let out like some pollen that makes all the flowers in the city bloom, so that was pretty cool. Then after that, Go records all of this on his smartphone, and he goes back to Professor Sakuragi and gives him the data. So they're pretty much collecting data for Professor Sakuragi, and that's pretty cool. I like that. I wonder why they're not doing it for Professor Oak. Professor Oak took a back seat after like the first episode. So this is the new professor. He's not the same professor as in Pokemon Sword and Shield, the video games. He's a new professor altogether for the anime. But other than that, the professor's daughter seems like a cool character. I'm pretty sure she's gonna be traveling along with Ash and Go. I would like to see that, because she seems a cool, laid-back character. I like her attitude. She's kind of laid back and more serious compared to Go and Ash, who are more like happy-go-lucky. Ash and Go have some good teamwork in this episode. They help each other a lot. Like Ash helps Go up and then Go helps Ash up. But that's pretty much all I wanted to talk about today out of this episode. If you guys enjoyed, go ahead and subscribe and leave a thumbs up. And I'm going to catch you guys next week for another video.